This is the Colonists. It's some kind of strategy builder type game starring a bunch of adorable little cubicle robots. And we're going to find out how to play it right now. By the middle of the 21st century, significant advancements have been made in the fields of robotics and artificial intelligence. Scientists have begun developing self-aware printable robots capable of simulating human needs for sustenance and shelter. Faced with an indefinite future of servitude, one group of robots hatched a plan to create a new life for themselves. Realizing there'd be no place on Earth they could enjoy freedom without persecution, they looked to the heavens. They commandeered the nearest rocket ship and flew out into the darkness of the solar system in search of a new home where they could be free to fulfill their dream, to be human. Let's begin. Okay, so I already love any game that's set on a spherical world. So this game has got that going for it. Okay, so I've got a bunch of robots. They're doing jobs. So we've reached a habitable planet. We can set our wheels to the ground. You are drone bot Orangutan. You're in charge of colony operations. While your crew's unloading, you can pan the camera with WASD and rotate the camera with Q and E. Cool. You can also use your mouse to move around. Right click and drag, zoom with the mouse wheel, and mess around like that. Cool. You have a few resources to get your colony up and running. You can see how many of each resource you currently have in the storage by looking at the logs icon over here. So I've got 16 logs currently stored at my colony ship. Cool. Click the highlighted tab, go to the logs. Oh man, I get to learn everything about logs. How many logs I'm producing, how many are in demand. It's a good panel to check whether you're producing enough of a resource. Okay, so I'm producing at 100%, 0.3 a day, and my demand is nothing. I need a lot more logs. Let's build a lumberjack hut. Okay, close the resource panel by right-clicking anywhere inside the panel. Interesting. Click the flash and build icon. Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind something on my screen. Build a lumberjack hut. Okay, so tell us what it produces. So it takes energy and trees and turns them into logs. I like a game with a lot of I don't know, like it gives you a lot of data to work with when you're making decisions like this. And it takes a lot of work to make the data available. I mean, having worked in State of Decay 2, it is a completely non-obvious problem how to give the player enough information in the right locations to make this kind of stuff work. Okay, it needs logs to be constructed. Not setting demand for logs. Click on it. Alright. Next. So I have some logs. Oh, so we need to build a road so that they can get the logs to the lumberjack hut? Okay. So my robots are very specific about where they'll go and what they'll do. After playing games like, say, Banished and RimWorld, I kind of expected them to just go anywhere. But so yeah, needing to drop roads is definitely a new feature for me in trying to strategize things like this. Though I guess there's been at least one planet settling game that might have depended a lot on connections between colony nodes. Planetbase? Was that it? So each road is a carry bot. Has one carry bot. Also, robots just come with things. Am I not gonna have like a store of robots? Like I have 5 robots and I have to assign them all jobs. Like, is this just gonna be like just robots pop up as I need them? So click on your new lumberjack hut to find out more. So it tells me the needs, the status, and the current output of the building. Some bots like lumberbots need extra power to carry out the job. Okay. So let's see, it looks like is power going down here? This panel tells you the lumberbot needs it needs 1 energy resource per day to keep working. Okay, looks like it just re-upped. And that's what this is. This is energy. So where does the energy come from? Okay, oh, so it generates a small amount of energy. You started, but I'll need a lot more. We generate energy at residences. This looks like one of those things where, like, I mean, a residence for robots? It feels like something where, you know, somebody needed a way to make, to bring an energy type resource into the game, and they're like, well, we're not using houses for anything else because robots don't need houses, so let's make it houses that does this. Tells you how much energy the residence can generate. Level 1 residence turns 1 water and 1 food resource into 1 energy. So we're multiplying the number of different resources we need to worry about as we're building these things. So rotate with R. So let's stick it here. So I need to build another road from here to. Ooh, I can go further, huh? So now I've got another new robot. But it looks like it's the construction robot that's actually doing the moving here. I guess this is close enough. That this robot does this robot only kick in when you need to move something from this node to this node? Oh, epic security! I forgot to update my Twitch information. Yes, of course I did. This is called the Colonists. I will update my Twitch information so it does not say I'm playing Call of Duty, because somebody comes here looking for Call of Duty, they will be very disappointed. So yeah, so Asgard, this is called the Colonists. It's along the same lines as games like Banished and RimWorld, which are about, you know, building a little community that requires resources and workers and things like that. Okay, so we can change the game speed. Good to know. Change the game speed using Z and X. I can also do that. And pause and unpause the game using space. Well, I'm glad we could do that. It's basically, I usually play games like this at top speed with pausing. Okay, the residence is finished. The icons by the building show the housebot does not have the resources it needs yet. Okay, so it needs water. So let's place a well. Here's a well. So paths are secondary routes that allow the building stackbot to reach the road post. Lets you be more flexible with building and road placement. Select path. Okay, so path is different from road. And so it doesn't need... Okay, so I can extend the driveway, basically, of a site without needing to do a full-on road implementation. I'm not sure what the value of that is necessarily, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so because the well and the residence are connected by a path, the stackbot can deliver the water directly. Oh, because... Okay, interesting. This water resource will not impact your road network and help reduce traffic on your roads. Oh, okay. So this is actually a lot like what was that Metro game? Where, you know, you got a limit, like you got. So we're gonna be moving piles of resources along these roads, and they're gonna stack up and get way backed up if I'm not clever with the way I lay things out. This path is a way that these robots can subvert that by moving water just along the paths and not impacting the road network. Okay, that is an interesting new set of problems to solve that I haven't seen a game in this genre do. So we need fish or meat. Why do we need fish or meat? What's up with these robots? Are these like cannibal, like robots that like eat people? This is, yeah, they probably got banished from Earth because they were like burning, you know, living things for fuel. Okay, so let's do a fishing hut. I've always wanted to write a story about a, whoa, can I flip it? F to flip? Sweet. I've wanted to write a story about, you know, a Boston Dynamics style robot that has got, you know, like a power cell or whatever that's driven by burning organic material, and so it basically goes out and starts eating people in order to keep its batteries charged. Seems like it could be a fun monster in a story. So go ahead and use the path to connect your fishing hut to the place and the thing. Okay, so I can connect it to the road network. So I imagine they'll move fish from here up to here. The guy on the road network will grab the fish, move it here, and then the person in here will come over and grab it and put it in the house. Okay, so this generates water infinitely. Oh, no, wait. The water, its source is infinite, but it can produce it at a rate of 4 per day. This needs 1 per day. So this one well could feed 4 homes. This is 1.3 fish a day, so I would need a lot more, like, fishing. Okay, that is cute. So I would need a lot more fishing locations to support multiple houses. I gotta wait for this guy to catch a fish. Oh, I have a stone deposit just outside my territory. Is this it? No, is that not it? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. So stone is used for more advanced buildings. You can mine it, the surface mine, but only once a deposit inside your territory. Okay, so we need watchtowers to extend our territory. Okay, so I need to build a watchtower. I can build it anywhere, as long as it's definitely going to be close enough to reveal the stone. I don't want it to reveal as much as I can. So let's put it here. And then I've got to connect it to the road network. Here's the road network. So, okay, so that's how big a road can be. I wonder how long a path can be. Alright, so that should start getting logs over to the watchtower. Because the watchtower takes a little longer to build. While it's being built, let's construct a forestry to plant more trees. Okay. Forestry. Do we... Oh, I guess I should probably put it over here where the trees are. I'll need to think about how it's placed on my road network, though. Maybe this is fine? Let's put it there. So I guess this yellow exclamation point, haven't we had red ones of these before? Yellow must mean you've got the resource but hasn't been brought yet. Red must mean you have no access to the resource, we don't know where you're getting it. Okay, you control where the tree bot plants their trees. Follow the yellow alert. Oh wait, this yellow alert is something different. So I just decide. Oh, interesting. Well, that's cool that I get to pick that. Yeah, let's just say we're gonna do that there. Yay, we won't run out of trees. Okay, so now let's wait. Oh, I just realized my face is not in the best place for this. You guys can't see a lot of the UI over here. Alright, so wait for the watchtower to finish construction. Remember, you can change the game speed with Z and X. Alright. Go fast, everybody. Go super fast. Alright, so we got the watchtower now. Oh, and now it's got a dude! His name's Jonathan! Okay, so now we need to build this. That's not what I'm doing. Build a surface mine. So does it just need to be next to it, I guess? Oh, you cute little robots. Build that surface mine, robots. Okay, so now they're going to harvest stone. It requires energy level 1. So click on the energy level 1 panel on the bottom left to check our energy demands. Alright, so we are producing 1.3 a day, and we're using 3 a day. So that's a problem. So build 2 more residences. So I can control select building to duplicate it. So control select. Oh, and I grab a new one. Well, that's nice. Cloudcraft, this kind of reminds me of, what was that other game, that kind of minimalist game with buildings made of cubes and things that we were playing a while back? Kind of reminds me of that. You'll have to remind me what it was called, though. So I think I have enough water to support 2 more residences, but I don't. Do I have enough fish? Okay, I'd like to, oh, right. Okay, so the fishing hut, it's making 1.3 a day. This is using 1 a day of food. But I feel like I've got more fish than that. So I think I'm going to need another one of these too, right? And what are these fish icons over here? So I guess I need to put it in a place where it has access to these fish icons? Well, let's give that a try. I think I might need to extend my... Should I extend my road? I don't really know what the trade-offs for extending the road versus extending the path are, but... Oh, let's stop that. But I'm going to give this a try. Wait, how did that... Did I... Oh, I'm clicking wrong. I keep expecting to click and drag, but I click and click in order to place roads. So this new fishing place is going to need... It's going to go on 1 additional road in order to deliver its goods. Maybe that's fine? I'm not sure. Alright, so... Excellent, you have a functioning colony, and your skills are looking promising. When you're ready, it's time to move on to somewhere with a bit more space. Oh, what? Oh, no! That was just a tutorial colony? Ah. Now what? I thought that was real. All right. Build a small monument to celebrate. It requires more advanced materials, including iron. So we need to research technology and stuff. Okay, I haven't got any fish available, so we need to build a sheep farm. Sheep farms can produce enough food for 4 residences. They need space for sheep to graze. Build a sheep farm in the highlighted location. Okay. Is it... Here we are, sheep farm. Hello, sheep farm. Okay, now starting at the post outside the colony ship, connect the sheep farm up using roads and paths. All right. So road. So it's a long one, and then path. There we go. All right, get that sheep farm finished up. Monique's sheep farm. I like that the robots have like little human names. All right. And click. Okay, so yellow alert symbol, and then click auto place. Oh, auto place. Ah! Oh my gosh! So much sheep. What are you doing? So I can change, and I can be like, no, I don't want this here. Oh wait, I don't want that. But I do want it here, and I don't want it here. Let's smooth off these rough edges. There we go. That's mine. Time to build this colony on your own. Okay. Well, in addition to this sheep farm, which, what does it do? Let's see here. So it produces 4 food a day. So I can build 4 residences based on this, and also a well. So let's get a well. Where was the well? Oh, I'm also going to need a lumberjack. Let's build the lumberjack first. I guess I want it close to this stuff. And roads. Well, we're going, we won't need roads. Alright, so we'll get the lumberjack going so that I can keep replenishing the stuff. So is this the kind of game where I can just build everything up front and nothing's going to explode? I've been playing Kingdom New Lands on my Switch a lot lately, and that is definitely one where you have to be extremely careful what you build in what order, what you run yourself out of money on, because if you run out of money at the wrong time, under the wrong circumstances, you're like, oh, this island is screwed, I have to start over. Which is, you know, part of the charm, but yeah. Alright, so let's build a house here, a house here. Let's leave room to pop out of there. 4 houses. We're just going to see what happens if we just set everything up at the same time. Where was the well? Well. Actually, this one, no, I won't get there. Nope. I don't know if I want to constrain this area here. So yeah, let's just stick the well here. Okay, so the water and the food should all be going to these residences, which will together be producing enough energy to supply the lumberjack hut and more. And then last but not least, let's stick a mine up here and a forestry service in about the same area. Let's build a road out to here. Nope, it's got to be longer. Interesting how it has to be longer. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So a road has to be a certain minimum size, otherwise you just use paths. So that's probably kind of inefficient. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Alright boys, and also girls, because these robots have gender for some reason. Let's build everything! Oh my gosh. So it doesn't cost resources to build new robots, and so you just go straight from nothing to bustling colony. All at once. Okay, so yeah, I need to set the area in which this guy is going to be planting more trees. Let's just do that. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I'm all out of wood. I wonder... Okay, so production is halted here because... Why? Or he's asleep? Oh no, we're just still building it. Oh, we're out of... Oh my gosh, I ruined everything. Okay, so... I didn't finish the lumberjack hut before I ran out of wood. And this only produces 0.3 wood a day. So I might have just screwed myself over. I mean, I guess if I wait long enough, eventually we'll get enough wood to build the lumberjack hut, but how long is a day? Okay, this is day 10? Day 11? Okay, they didn't actually take that long. Cool, so they let the ship at a very slow rate produce your foundational materials, even though, you know, maybe it doesn't make sense for a spaceship to be producing wood. Whatever, it's fine. So it's got 37 trees, and it turns 1.7 of them into wood per day. This one generates trees at a rate of pretty high? Seems like pretty high? I don't know. I'll assume those two balance each other out and we'll find out if I'm right. Alright, so now my goal here to build a particular thing was like a monument or something? Okay, build small monument. So, okay, so I need to expand my territory. I've got no workshop. I need to find coal. I need to find iron. So I think that means I need watchtowers. Lumberjack got prioritization. Oh, interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll try that. Oh, this is logs. Want priority chopping area. Be like, hey, these trees. These are the trees. Also, any trees that show up here. And these trees. So it will chop down other trees too, but I can tell it this is the main place to go. Okay, that's interesting. So we need to build watchtowers to spread out and find the other resources that we need. Watchtowers, that was here? Here. Alright, so I'm gonna have a road coming up this way. So let's watchtower right there. And let's... Well, I could do that, but I think we want this road to come out. So let's watchtower here, or even, yeah, let's go here, and then let's road. Let's put a road here. Oh, I can't stretch it as far as I could. Okay, so I wonder if I can later, if I do just a path now, will I later be able to extend a road on top of that path? Let's find out. So watchtowers take a while, right? Oh wait, I forgot to road this other guy. Wait, boink, 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 boink. That seems unbalanced. Let's try that again. Let's give me the road. Instead of going maximum, I'll just go one shorter. It looks a little bit more balanced, right? Alright, so it looks like this guy's actually producing wood pretty fast. I don't know, maybe I'll need a better one. I mean, another one later on. Not sure. So I forgot what watchtowers require. Do they require energy? I'm assuming that... Okay, so the stone needs 2 energy a day. This one needs 1 energy a day. So I can afford... And then what about these guys? They don't need anything. They just need to be there. They need to repair periodically. That's what they need. Alright. So this did not reveal anything. So we probably need to go even further. Huh, so I can't... So do I have to chop these trees down first? Before I can build another watchtower out here? Let's give that a try, I guess. So let's build a lumberjack hut all the way up here. Actually, let's build our roads first, just so we know where they're going to be. Okay, now let's find out. Yes, I can build over a path. Okay, that's about where I want that. Then we will build lumberjack hut right up there on that corner. Alright, so this guy will chop these trees, and we can specifically tell it. Where was... Oh, prioritize. Wait, how do I do this again? Oh, here it is. Priority chopping area. Right. So our main goal is to keep that area free. Oh wait, does the forester require energy? No. Okay, cool. Well, let's build a forester next to this lumberjack. Because we gotta be sustainable. And then we'll say, here is where you should build it back. And now, I think we probably have room to build a new watchtower on this side. We do. Right there. Right up on the cliff. Feels like a good place. So extend this road. Wait, I want it to turn the other way. Oh, control the set a waypoint? Wait. Oh, it's click set a road waypoint. And then put a path down. And similarly over here, yeah, we need another watchtower here too. So, let's try to cover as much. Oh wait, oh, is that iron ore over there? Looks like we just barely can't get. Oh wait, this is probably iron ore. This is probably what, redstone? I don't know. Let's see. So I think we can get. Okay, we can get to the iron ore with this watchtower. Can't quite get to the other thing, whatever the other thing is. So let's make a road. Let's make another road. Make another road, and then we'll make a path. So let's look at our energy usage. This looks like current demand is okay. So the most I could. So I guess because everything's at a standstill right now because I've just maxed out all of my resources. So it looks like each of these production places has got a capacity. Once it fills up to capacity, it just stops operating. And so it doesn't demand energy anymore. So I actually don't necessarily need to provide all the energy for all my guys all the time. If a lot of them aren't going to be utilized 100% of the time. Okay, so this guy... Oh, there's more iron ore up here, and more stone, and more red stuff. Oh, this is an underground deposit of iron ore. Okay. Then, oh, this is probably coal. This is coal. All right, we needed both, so that's cool. Okay, so this needs some wood. Okay, as I said, what's going on, guys? Bring us some wood. This is like this little like volunteer fire department. Oh, hey there, Dan31. Didn't see you show up. Okay, so now he's got to get an observer here. Boom! All right, well, let's start harvesting coal. Level 2 surface mine, once you've researched mining 1. Are you going to tell me how to research things? Is it here? How do I research things? Does this tell me? Does this tell me? Level 2 locked. So I need construction 1 and mining 1. How do I... Is it tile height? No, that's not it. All right. Is there a building that will research things? Sawmill. Industry, storage yard, workshop. Wait, what does a workshop do? This has got an idea sign on it. Okay, so it looks like it requires energy, but maybe this is where my research happens. So, let's try it. Let's see. So I want it close to where the energy is being produced. But the question is, yeah, I'm going to need to build more houses, I think, to support the energy requirements. So let's start there. Okay, so we're going to have 4 houses. We're going to connect them via roads. And paths. And to feed those guys, we're going to need more water. Oh, that's more water via this well. I feel like I might eventually need to expand my storage there. I'm not sure if that's a part of the game or not, but... Oh, hey, I can put the well in the water. Well, that's nice. Yeah, let's connect that with the path. Alright, so we got our well right in the middle of the lake. And then I need sheepland. Where are we going to put sheepland? Maybe up here in the mountains? That's where sheep go. Kinds. And then where are we going to put our sheeplands? Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to be drawing a big square, but I'm actually coloring in. So it all has to be contiguous? Place 39 of 50. This is ridiculous. Is this gonna work okay? Alright, let's just say that worked. Okay, so now we're supplying more water and food to 4 new houses, and those houses, collectively, will be able to feed into my workshop. Which will be here. Aw, little robots are so cute. Okay, we've got a workshop. So I have an idle workshop, which needs to select research. So I think I needed level 1 mining and level 2 mining, level 1 construction, or something like that. Okay, so scaffolding stuff. Okay, so I have to get here. Let's go. Okay, let's do mining 1 first, because I know that was in my way. So it needs, to do this research, it needs planks. Okay, so to make, what do I gotta do to make planks? I think that was industry. A sawmill. 4 logs to make 2 planks. Alright. Let's put one next to where the logs are. If possible, that might not be possible. Can't plan ahead. Don't know how the game works. Okay, put that guy there. So he'll start producing planks from our excess wood. And then I'll be able to feed that into the research that will give me mining 1. Little sawmill robot. Oh, it's so cute. He's like grinding his face against the wood, though. Alright, so now we're passing the wood up here. It's kind of cool how you can just sort of watch the progress of these things. Okay, so it needs 4 planks a day, and it needs a total of 20 planks. does this... So this only needs wood. This does not need energy. That's interesting. I kind of expected it to need energy. Is that the thing, like resource production requires energy, but resource mutation or whatever, processing doesn't require energy? It's interesting how they set me a goal, and then the goal naturally requires me to track down other parts of the game with that. So like they don't tutorialize how to do research, but they kind of, I was required to track down how that worked. Just getting my roads ready for... Actually, I'm going to need a new watchtower up here, so... Right there. Okay, my research is getting close. I'm not sure what the percentage over here on the energy means. I mean, obviously when it gets to 0, it's used up one of these batteries. I don't know why it starts at 200% though. Is that a difficulty level thing? Okay, so now I can mine coal and iron ore. So let's get started with that. Okay, yeah, level 2. So I go over here. Okay, so... Oh, wait, no I can't. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if they made this change late in the process. Like, they built the tutorial around the assumption that as soon as I got mining 1, I could build this. But I can't build this. I need construction 1, which is actually multiple research topics away. So... I guess we'll just get started. Try to get there. So I need 10 more planks. See you later, Epic Sakura. Look, I keep being like bent over playing this game. I need to lower my camera so I can just get into this position. Alright, so I got 10 minutes left, so I'm really hoping I can at least get these mines built in that time. This game does give you the feeling of, let's see here, just making sort of like a well-running machine. Like, it gives you a little bit of that sort of opus magnum feeling of, look what I built, look at it run. Okay, so I've got underground deposit, placing the shaft mine to line up the building footprints of the mine track lines up to the mine entrance. Okay. Well, I can't build any of that yet, can I? Let's see, maybe I can build the shaft mine. Let's see here. Energy level 2 can mine the shaft mines tunnel into underground deposits. Okay, so no, this requires construction 1, and it sounds like I need to develop the next level of energy as well, which means I need level 2 residences. And how do I build level 2 residences? Everything requires construction 1. Well, I guess we're doing the right thing. Oh, looks like we've already got scaffolding 1. Let's build stonemasonry then. And what does stonemasonry require? What? It's just stone, right? Just normal stone? Okay, good. I was afraid that it was going to be like, you need cut stone. What you need to have is stone cutter's mill or whatever. Okay, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we've got stonemasonry. So I don't know what it actually did aside from unlock construction. That's all it does is unlock construction. It's just a series of steps to pass through. Okay, so now we just need to do more of the same. Why was that not just one big task? Whatever. I guess it lets you make progress when you've only got half of the necessary items. Watching numbers tick up while little guys move around. I gotta say, watching numbers tick up is much more fun when it involves little guys running around. It looks like stone is not mined very quickly over here. That might be the reason to replace this with a level 2 surface mine or a shaft mine. Actually, shaft mine might only be for specific kinds of places. I'm not sure how it works. Well, at some point I might want to come up here, so maybe I'll, kill some time building another watchtower. So we'll want a watchtower here to get access to that stone, and we'll also want a watchtower up here to give access to that coal. Eventually that iron. Let's actually scoot this over as far as we can. And then let's see what we can do in the way of building roads here. Not much. Hey, okay, so Forester, can you... Oh, clear tiles means clear all the tiles. And then this guy. Yeah, okay, let's keep cutting these down. Specifically, let's clear these guys. Right here. But, Okay, so we need level 2 residences. Level 2 workshop. Oh, so much to do. And it's 12:55 right now, so it looks like my chances of getting where I want to get are kind of slow. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not shaft mine, surface mine. Okay, oh, and this needs level 2 energy to work as well. So I can build this, but it's not going to do anything until I've got level 2 energy. So I'll build it, I'll connect it up, but it's not going to do anything until I have level 2 energy. Similarly, this mine, this needs a shaft mine, like this. That'll be all connected up, but it won't work until I have the right kind of energy. Oh, and I was hoping that this would clear out some of that all that building would clear out some of these logs. I guess I need to build. So this is a problem. I can't chop this tree down until I've made room for more logs. So I guess I will. What do I do? Build one of my new level 2 residences. So it needs, what is this? It needs alcohol. Of course it does. So it needs the same amount of the other things, but it also needs alcohol. Well, where do we make alcohol? Cider press? Turns apples into cider. Alcohol. Blast furnace, blacksmith. Maybe the research place would give me a hint. Nope, I don't want to. Here. Mining, agriculture, maybe? Cop-icing? Science and industry? Maybe... Actually, maybe if I look at the residence, it'll tell me. Oh, cider/beer. So it'll take either one. That's what it's saying. Okay, so I need to build probably an orchard. It needs planks and stone. I'm betting the orchard needs a lot of space. So let's build it here. And then, yeah, orchard fields. Oh, sheesh. So I need to place a bunch of these guys, 10 of them. There we go. So we've got an orchard. What is this going to require? Oh, to build it, it takes this stuff. And I'll still need more of the usual resources. The well, the sheep. So I think I'll build most of my residences, many residences up here. But I think I want to build one over here just to eat up these planks. Oh, good. Good, we got through here. All right. Maybe we don't need to do something special just to eat up those planks. Can I get out of this maze? Looks like yes, just barely. This is woefully inefficient. If I understood the game better, I would have planned out all these placements a lot better. Okay, well that seems like it's going. Let's build another sheep farm. Put that here, and just pasture the heck out of this place. I like that, you know, this game's got a bunch of blocky stuff for me to put down, but it does give me a lot of freedom to fill in all the cracks. Okay, so I did not actually fill that with as much sheep as I could, which maybe means it's going to be inefficient. Yeah, it seems like it's not producing as much as it could be. Alright, well I can build some level 1 houses. Oh wait, no, I need a cider press before those will be valuable. Cider press. Is that... I forgot where that was. Here. Such needs 2 apples a day to make 4 cider. Well, how much does this make? 1.8? Ah, close enough. Oops. So I guess we'll just put the cider press right there. So we'll be making alcohol, and so now we just need, and we got food coming in this way. We need water. Let's add a well. There. So this game it does have a little bit of the problem where you know, each thing has got a certain requirement per day, and you can just sort of do the math in your head and provide exactly what everything needs, which is tough, but not quite. Like the efficiency on things, it tells you about what it's capable of doing, but there's always a little bit of wiggle room for something to be a little bit more inefficient. And so that I think that it mitigates the problem of, like, if it was just like, yes, this provides 4 food, and it just popped up that number into the ether, and then you just always had 4 food, that would be boring. But because you actually have to, like, claim the land for the sheep, and then robots have to actually try to deliver all the stuff on your road network, that mitigates that sort of obviousness a little bit and makes it, you know, feel more like a problem to solve and less just like, well, I've solved that and it's over. Alright, so the last thing I was going to try to do is build these actual homes. So let's put them here. And we'll build a path to connect this guy. And these guys to build them. It doesn't say what they need to be built, does it? Oh, it's right here. Planks and stone, which are resources I have. Okay, so until I've got the right kind of energy, this guy's doing nothing, this guy's doing nothing. But we're getting there. We just got to get these houses built. So we're funneling as many planks and other nonsense as we can in there. Alright, so if I wanted to, I could actually build a second... oh, the lumber mill. Yeah, I don't quite have room for another lumber mill. Unless I put it up here. Which, I mean, why not? Could totally put a lumber mill up here. I mean, things have to go a long way, but whatever, right? Don't see a better place to put one that's any closer to my lumber operation. I think I'll do that, make things a little quicker. Because this doesn't really cost me anything. I mean, I have to build it with some logs up front, but that's about it. Let's prioritize chopping this bunch of trees. I think it's not actually competing for resources with these residences, because I don't think they require logs directly. Alright, so now it's just got to bring in the water, the food, and the booze, and it's going to produce a level 2 energy battery. So the water and the food have to come from, actually, you know, the food has to come from a little further away. The water's coming from close, the cider's coming from close. It's good. It's really the food that's going to be the problem. And also the fact that I made a food creator that was, actually, that was less than maximally efficient. It's also going to be a problem. So let's get rid of that and put that there. Oh, weird. So it instantly shows up with apples on it. The reason I did that was so that I would have room to extend this road this direction, and maybe I can put another food source over here to make my food maximally efficient. So I'll just put my sheep farm here, and sheep farms have to be contiguous. So leave room for a road to eventually come through here. Wow, you can really fill a lot of space with a sheep farm. So what I should have done was get a watchtower up here first, and then work around the watchtower. But oh well, this is not going to be my absolute best colony. Everybody's waiting for stone. Well, that makes sense. We only have one stone maker. Let's make another one. surface mine, regular type. Up here, let's connect it with a path. So we can build that. That should make some things go a little faster. So what are our problems here? Looks like we need two more sources of these, then we can. Yeah, this mine needs some, and we're not providing it fast enough. And we're running low on stone. So, okay, so it's cool. I can check up on my resources, see what it is that's slowing down on my production. So once we finish this, we'll be able to get stone coming in at twice the rate. I mean, sorry, once we finish this, we'll get stone coming in at twice the rate. And we can get planks coming in twice as fast, too. And it looks like we are slowly keep catching up with these guys. Just a little short on stone. And actually, yeah, so we've just upped our stone capacity, but in just a second we'll have finished the things that are demanding stone. It looks like we're making coal. Making coal, and we're getting real close. Oh, look at this. So they have to feed a certain amount of batteries into this. Oh, I love that these characters have got little batteries on them. So as you feed energy into them, they charge up until they're ready to go and get iron ore. Let's watch this guy. So you charge him up, and then he goes in to get iron ore. He works for a little while. I guess it's probably to bring up a certain amount. I say, these guys' achievements with the UX of this game, like the fact that you've got access to so much information, it's all given to you in such clear terms, and the way things work is shown on like the physical bodies of the characters. Alright, so he goes down and gets that stuff, and then he's asleep now until we give him more energy. Now, these guys are producing energy. Huh, not quite enough? How much does he need? Oh, he needs 2 a day. Okay. Oh, so I assumed there was a one-to-one correspondence between what's going on his backpack and what was going on here, but it doesn't look like there is one. Huh, I think I was reading more into this than was there. Well, anyway, it's like 10 minutes past. I gotta go. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with this game. It's you know, it's walking this very fine line between making the economy of the game very simple and comprehensible on one side, and which also has a tendency to make a game like this boring. But they've given you just enough complexity to, you know, your planning of layouts and things like that, and sort of the gradations of efficiency that you can have, that it can take that very simple setup and make it interesting. So, yeah, I approve of this game. So let's get out of here, and you know, I'll probably keep playing this game, but I've got a bunch of indie games to get through that are not this game, so we'll see what I do next week.